This is my quick tutorial on how to use Explain Everything. You're going to start a new project by pressing the plus sign, and these are your options for color schemes and for different layout. So I'm going to go with the standard, just use the white with the black, red, and blue. I'll explain some of the tools to you. First is the Move tool. When you select the Move tool, you can move objects around the screen anywhere you want. The Pencil tool allows you to write. Freehand, the Shape tool creates shapes on the screen. Text tool is another way to write in text. Get some information in there. Objects include videos, pictures, web browser, and you'll see more. Eraser allows you to get rid of writing that you've already added. The laser pointer follows your mouse around, and you can record that. Information is where you access things like groups and arrangement. And then you have the undo button, zoom, and this one here minimizes the toolbar, so you have less options. You can change your colors, add slides, and this is where you record. The final one is where you share, or you go back home, or you upload to YouTube. Okay, so the pencil tool. So what you want to do is you want to be recording as you're writing. Right now I'm not. So I'm going to add, by clicking the red dot there, you're going to see that the timer's moving and that I'm actually recording in the app. So everything I add to the screen will be recorded for playback later. I can use the eraser to get rid of things that I want, or if I click on the Move tool, I can move the whole text around wherever I want to move it to. If I press the X and then click on it, there's a red X that comes up in the corner and I get rid of it. The highlighter, it's not really intended to be writing with, but it'll work for that. And using the highlighter, I'll show you where you can add new slides. And you might want to add a new slide to add new content. And of course, when you add a new slide, you're still continuing to record. The text tool is a different way to get textual content in there. And it just creates a text box. You can add to it the information you want. Press the check mark and it's set in place. And with the Move tool, you can move it anywhere you want on screen. Okay, I'm going to add a shape. You see different options for different shapes. Make it bigger or smaller and then move it around. If you press the I button or the information, you can change the layers or group or ungroup, duplicate. So I'll just create another shape. And you see when I add the star to it, it's layered below. So I press the information, select the object I want to move or adjust, and then bring that to the front. Same thing for the text. And bring to front. And just move it into place using the Move tool. I'm going to show you how to group objects together to move them together at the same time. Just going to create a few shapes. Once I've moved them together in place, I'm going to press information. I'm going to select all of them and then select group, and now when I move them around, they are as one. Okay, the pointer tool is really useful for showing what you want the viewer to see on your screen. So as you can see, I'm recording and the green pointer is moving around. When I play back, it'll show up. The offset button is really important too. You can't see it now, but when my hand is on the iPad, it's covered completely. If offset allows it to be a little ahead of your finger. Here I've decided I want to get rid of part of the video that I've recorded. So I pick my point. I'm going to select the timeline and then delete all the clips to the right. And you see when I play back how the pointer moves around. Okay, I'm going to add an object, in this case the web browser. This is useful for annotating websites. I can use my highlighter tool or my pen tool to annotate. Use the pointer tool to draw attention to different elements on the website. This is a very useful tool. And I'm also going to show you how to add math equations. I think also very useful. So you have a variety of math equations you can choose from, or setups to help explain math work, equations, computations. And then once you select it, you could move it around with the move tool. Finally, I'm going to show you how to share or save. Okay, press export to. First I have to save the project. Give it a name. Save it. And then you see the options for exporting. YouTube's a great option. They can save to their Google Drive account. Or also for the iPad, saving their camera roll is really useful. In this case, it's asking me for permission to access the camera roll. And here it's just exporting to my camera roll. And that's a quick tutorial on how to explain everything.